Alright, so let's give this another go. I don't want to give up that easily, but fuck, it went bad fast. Now we kind of know what kind of mess we're walking into. So you can't preemptively cast spells. But I can preemptively use effects. I want to go that route. What is this? Constitution, survival. Damage to flanked targets. Maybe pop out with my lore skill. So summon 3 shades, for example, to really spread out the mess. Item type. Are they sorted by quality level? 2, 4, 4. Okay, I think they are. Scroll of Maelstrom. Tamped with an embossed sigil of a storm cloud, the scroll describes a spell which the caster can create a damaging torrent of flame, ice, lightning, and corrosion. AoE, radius, range, this much attack versus reflex. I think it's instantaneous. I don't see any duration. The freeze causes reduced attack speed. Like, we could open with that. Boiling spray. Everyone in the cone of area of effect takes burn damage and is pushed back. Crush damage. That's one approach. Throw in some of these. Could go increased endurance. Flame shield. Friend's death for 20 seconds. Major regeneration. Why did I press that? Ugh. Spell reflection. Oh, up to 3rd level. I don't think he's casting 3rd level spells for the most part. "30 seconds of weaker hostile effects." That's a good one. Bulwark against the elements. Yeah. The game is paused? Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Did I put it in my stash? Where'd it go? It vanished. I guess I did. Why is it split? Okay. I'm trying to figure out how to split a stack. I don't know if I can. Oh well. I tried different buttons, none of them seem to split the stack. I just wanted to put it into everyone's different inventories separately so they could all consume it simultaneously-ish. You must be in combat to use that? Shit. Okay, let's Google this then. Split Pillars of Eternity split stack. Yep, that's an splitting a stack of items. How do I split a stack of items? Double click them. What the fuck? What? No one. That's not on the list of things I would ever try. I've never heard of that before. That's weird. Yep. Alright. So you can only drink this during combat. I'll just put one in each person's inventory. And right at the beginning of the fight, we'll all drink it. And then we'll all have a whole minute of 15 DR against all of the basic elements. Wait, where'd the potions go? Oh. I think I split it incorrectly. You've got it, you've got it, you've got it. You can imagine why I don't heavily use consumables right about now, seeing how convoluted the process can be to try to actually use them. It takes some doing. So at the beginning of the fight, everyone will use Bulwark of the Elements. Askier will summon his guys and then start trying to use his other potions. I'll be constantly pausing to make sure that I'm trying to do as many area of effect abilities as I can. Maybe some mind control. We'll see how it goes. This is our chance to flex our might and figure out what to do, because we're fighting a big, bad, scary foe. We got our DR on? Yeah.
Your master, a wizard must return to the...
God damn it.
Your master, a wizard must protect himself. You have, but a wizard must also many, yet for the yes, one test of your understanding remain. Return to...
Ah, fuck. I didn't read it.
A wizard must you have, but a many, yet for yes, one test of your understanding remain. You may...
Mortality. Quick save. There we go. Just gotta keep quick saving as we go, so that if I do die, I don't have to redo a lot of the stuff on the way there. I would like to be able to save right before the fight starts.
You have the soul of one who is what weak or and beyond the grip of a common death. But imagine what could be done with a... We've all... Would you think to... It is the reason one of my wagers on the most demanding and vision... Indeed, the power... Where...
And quick save. Hey! Because it's enemy spotted. The fight technically hasn't started yet, so I'll go ahead and... There we go, now the fight started. So begins our combat. What? Why is my health at half? Wait, was that there a second ago? Critical fatigue. Fuck. What? Why does he have critical fatigue? No. Oh no, this game only has one quick save at a time and I didn't notice that was happening, and fuck. The only autosave is when I first entered the entire area. My manual save was that one time where I was like, I got caught stealing, so I made a save just in case. And this is a manual save at the beginning of the area. Damn it, I can't just go back to a moment ago, because I just hit quick save just for the convenience of being able to start this fight over if I lose. But then I just noticed he's at half health. I don't think he was that at half health a second ago, was he? Oh god damn it. So I just checked my footage. So when I was doing all the management, his health was fine. But when I walked in this room, it was already at critical fatigue before the fight started. So as far as I can tell, it was me making a mistake during this conversation here is what did it. Is that because I answered a question incorrectly, I was given fatigue as a punishment, I think? That's the best I can tell. Which is frustrating. because I don't know, we gotta give it a go. And I just gotta hope for the best, but he's not in a good shape. Like, he's immediately not in a good shape. Watchful presence? Once per rest. Do I have a thing that gives me watchful presence that I forgot about? Watchful presence. Yeah. Alright, well, this is not great news for me. Anyway. Should be a good start to this. There we go. Everyone seems to have successfully drunk it by now. Not the highest success chance, but it's an AoE, so hopefully some of these guys can change teams and we'll be in a better space as a result. Let's dupe myself immediately. Plague of Insects should be helpful. Do Firebrand's Demolition immediately. Let's hassle counts. No, let's stay on these guys. Try to knock one on their ass. I can't charge Concelhaut yet because I'll have too many ads that'll then trickle into the rest of my party, which is bad. Watchful presence. Only on myself. I guess it'll help for a moment. And I instantly have like no health left. Cool. Am I all the way back there? Wow. How did I even end up back there? Frightening aura? How many effects went off in that one moment? Like, I don't even... So people are terrified. Ed Air knocked somebody down, that's good. That part worked. Heravius, what? Interrupted Heravius. He's using Tane's chaotic orb. Void Seer is using Tane's chaotic orb. This one? Shit. Or there's a lot happening. Like immediately. You're still trying to cast that, you're still trying to cast that. It's like we haven't even gotten that far yet. And this amount of stuff's already happening. No uses left. Do you have Sacred Immolation? It's not listed anywhere. Did they turn it off? I don't know. It's a struggle to tell what's happening sometimes. Are you prone? Those vulnerabilities, critical fatigue. Is he prone? He is prone, so it's not worth trying to give him commands right now. Right now I got this big cluster of bad news. See what I can do about that. Did you ever cast insects? I don't think you did. Are you prone also? You're prone. Fuck. Like, yeah, half my party is prone immediately, so I can't even use them. And then they die before I can do anything. Yep. This presentation could use work. Like, you look at the screen and it's just fucking, it's just a cloud of particle effects and you can't tell who's who. And you can't, like, this thing is just a nightmare for trying to, like, figure out what's happening, like what abilities people are using and why and where and what the effects are happening. I just have to keep checking in on people over and over again to see if they successfully cast what I tried to get them to cast or not, or if they just changed their mind and did something else, or if something else happened, or like it's very hard to follow what's happening in combat or in this game. It's rough. Chain lightning hit somebody for 0 damage. Cool. Oh, it did bounce off other people though, so it did do something. They're barely injured. That's not a good start. Petrified, paralyzed, weakened, sickened, stunned, blinded. I can do a lot of those with these guys. Anything that crowd controls would be very useful. Nothing's going off yet. Some of the first things I tried to order people to do still haven't happened yet because some of these characters haven't had a chance to cast yet, I think. Your sword a fire sword yet? Yes, you have activated Firebrand. At least there's that. A lot of enemies. He's also prone, so who knows if he'll ever get an action, but if he does, at least try to summon something if he can ever get up. I'm a little lost here. Gravius, how you doing? Prone. Good. Great. Low endurance in the Esquier. Is he up yet? No. Okay. Please try to summon those guys. I think I still haven't successfully cast a single insect swarm. I keep trying. And I just can't get one spell off. It's brutal. I'm just trying to get one spell off as this character. And I just can't. Grieving Mother's low. She still hasn't cast Ringleader. It's the first fucking command I gave her. The crowd control is so severe. I can't even tell what's stopping her. Has she been prone? Is she getting interrupted constantly or something? I can't, where is she even? Hard to make out. She's up there? How did she end up there? She's the back line. I don't know how she ended up there. Hey, the bouncy ball of confusion finally went off. Please cast mind control, I swear to God. Like, look at all those people in a pile. It'd be really helpful if you could cast that spell. Charm and dominated. Immune to charmed, immune to charmed, immune to charmed. They're all immune to charm. Shit. Alright. Were they immune to charm when I first cast it? I thought I checked. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't. Well, I can hit him with this at least. That's something. It already bounced around, right? Did any of them get... I think that orb bounced around and nobody got petrified at all. So I finally cast Aloth's spell and nothing really came of it, I think. Barely injured. That's what we've amounted to so far. There goes Grieving Mother, having never casted anything. She spent the entire fight not getting a single spell off. Pelagina, are you just standing here? I think she's just standing here. She's hobbled, but she's not incapable of doing things. I'm not sure. There goes Jaskier. And Edo's going down. Barely injured. What am I even accomplishing? Cast Blast of Frost. 3 graze, 2 hits. 71, 15, 42, 26, 18. I mean, it did damage at least. It's something. God, how do I need to figure out how to effectively crowd control these guys. Have you cast a single spell yet, Haravius? Like a single spell? Just one spell. Have you cast one spell? I genuinely can't tell. Is anyone getting infected by a swarm of bees right now? How do I even, like, how do I tell if something has happened yet? Haravius is in melee. Plague of Insects, there you go. It did finally happen. I thought I was losing my mind. But Plague of Insects and a Chain Lightning and a Cone of Cold and everyone's just hanging out, being barely injured. Fuck, Concelhaut's almost dead though. Okay then. Get him then. Fucking get him. How is he the one guy I've almost defeated? That's insane to me. Once again, hit everyone but Adair. Stalgar mode, just fucking eat him. Just eat him alive. Eat him to death. Rar. Do him a dead boy. Do him death. Die, die, die. Save yourself, Pelagina. It's a little bit. Adair's down now, though. Let's revive Adair. Aloth's low. I can't see anything. The screen's just fucking white. Like maybe this is true to the origins of CRPGs or something. I don't know. But like, as somebody who's played other video games that present information, this is just a really bad way to communicate what's happening during a fight. Like, I can't see anything the most of the fight, and like, I can't, like, if there, whatever's glowing on the screen, I can't highlight it for it to tell me what the effect is. So like, I have to just, and this is a fucking nightmare. This text feed, like, this is where the game shows its age. Like, if it is accurately recreating CRPGs of the old days with this combat system, like, it's not a great thing to recreate then, because what's happening? What if people cast? What's the blue stuff over here? And what's the goopy boop 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 over here? And like, is that hurting me? Is this a good effect or a bad effect? Or like Overwatch is one thing to compare, but there's 100 other games to compare, and like MMORPGs with their raid mechanics are often like, you can like look at the way that they express, like, here's a danger zone and here's a beneficial effect, and like stuff's color coded based on who's casting it, but also like in a lot of games that you can pause, you can see what the effects are. Like when I played Druidstone, it was pretty good at being able to like very discreetly and accurately tell everything that's happening on the screen, which is important, so you can make tactical decisions. But like, I just feel like I'm flying blind a lot of the time, because like, you just have to have like this encyclopedic knowledge of the entire game in order to tell what's happening sometimes. Like when like every now and then a commenter will be like, oh yeah, that was that spell that wiped you out in that fight, and I'm like, cool. Because the only way for me to know is just to painstakingly, like, this thing moves at 1,000,000 miles per hour the moment I unpause the game, and I have to know what to look for even to verify what's happening sometimes, because sometimes it's like, okay, a bad thing happened, who should I look at who cast that spell? And then like, of course, like, you can't click on a character to like say, oh, here's the things that happened to that character or were cast by that character, which was a feature in Tyranny, I think, and so it's probably a feature in Pillars too. But it's like rough that you can't like click on Aloth to see like what actions has he done and what's been hitting him. Instead, it's just this feed of a fight that has 15 combatants in it, and every ability that hits every other character is all a separate entry, and it's like, ah! So I'm definitely, I don't find myself just kind of being lost at times. I was really hoping he would die, because he's already badly injured, but I don't think Heravius is taking... Oh, it's because he's fucking prone! Damn it. Put your bubble on if you can, and then try to shoot him. Just try to shoot him in his stupid... Wait, is that 0% chance? 9% chance. Fuck. 13% chance. 13% chance. 9% chance. Ooh. Nah, so I have like no chance of hitting him with spellcasting. Any good area? Lance might do some good. If I was lucky. Probably just gonna die in a second here, no matter what I click on. I'll try to cast some of my defensive spells here to keep him alive for a moment later. And Heravius is low on endurance, and Pallegini's trying to revive. Come on. Knocked out Aloth, so that wasn't worth trying to do anything with him anyway. Alright, Adair's at least up again. Fucking charge the boss. There's nothing left to do. Everyone else is dying. Heravius is prone for 7 seconds. He's prone forever, basically. Jesus. I can still try to heal him. Low health on Heravius. Concelhaut did Blast of Frost. Heravius is now out of Stalgar. So I didn't even I didn't accomplish my goal with Stalgar. He's still only badly injured. Look, go for the warp paint. Why not? There's not much chance of actually saving him, but we'll try it. Come on, heal him. Get that heal off. No, she got interrupted, didn't she? And Haravius is still prone for 4 more seconds, which is an eternity. He's... Okay, his prone went up. What is happening? I wish I could tell what's happening in this game. God, I have to be able to effectively look for the word. Okay. Alright. We're looking for the word Haravius. Or however you pronounce his name. Eder Palagina. It's like I have to manually search all of this for the word Haravius. Just try to figure out what mechanic's hitting him. Because, like, every time I look at him, his prone duration is getting longer. Haravius is spreading plague mist. He was doing spreading plague? When did that happen? When did he get a chance to cast spreading plague? Hasn't he been prone for an eternity? It's not doing me a lot of favors that the 3 characters that are currently alive are 3 different variations of brown color coding. Because everyone has a designated color, but all the characters that are currently alive are the 3 brown characters. That's not doing me a lot of favors trying to find Haravius's entries. Honestly, I don't know if I'll reasonably even figure out what's happening in-game. Oh, Concelhaut knocked out Haravius. Oh shit, he's not even alive. Whoops. How did his prone go up and is ticking down if he's not even conscious? I'm not sure, honestly. Oh well. This is pretty decidedly a failed attempt. Yeah. Jesus. Like, I can't... Look at the screen, by the way. Like, I can't see anything. Is stuff happening? Hey, plague of insects. At least it's happening to them right now. Okay, well, that's not good. Give it another try. My potion strategy was less effective than I hoped. This must be one of the hardest fights in the game. Oh god, it doesn't load paused. Jesus. That's not good at all. Immune to all effects, basically. Have everyone target Concelhaut directly if we can. Jesus, what? Wow, Yaskir's dead already. Just like that. Like, boom. I'm seeing if I can just focus the boss. That might help at all. Oh, you're petrified. I can't even do anything with you anyway now. Oh, you're stunned. Firebrand. Give it a good old college try, right? Are you prone, by the way, or something? No, not the moment. Alright, so Grieving Mother and Jaskier are... They're instantly down. Like, the moment the fight starts, in like 2 seconds flat, 2 of my characters are dead. Like, what the fuck, man? I can't even process what happened to them. Like, they're just down. And now you're petrified, right? Fuck. But only for like 1 second. But petrified's bad though. Petrified multiplies all incoming damage if I remember correctly, so it's like a really bad news. That's pretty bad. He's not going to survive being petrified. Now he's stunned. This is a fair fight. What the fuck? Like, what characters could even be helpful in a fight like this when, like, they don't get to do anything? They just instantly are getting focused by so many effects simultaneously. I don't even know. I'm kind of baffled right now. Like, the fight just ends on the spot, essentially. Haul ass, no? Am I stuck now or something? I'm hobbled. Why do I look like I've stopped moving though? What's Arcane Veil? I can't tell. It doesn't show up here. Is that good or bad? Is that... No, that's mine. Yeah, right. That's what I cast on myself. All right, try to heal yourself if you can. Are you... You're not moving right now. I'm trying to get Aloth into melee range. Damn it. Ah, I can't reach melee range. I've been in that amount of time I got attacked so much that I've already died now. It's exhausting. You're not tanking for anybody. Just charge the boss and try to hurt him. Even though you won't, because he's barely injured. We're way off than last time. I'm not learning anything from attempt to attempt as far as I can tell. I'm only getting worse. I expect everyone to be prone every time anything happens, basically. Aloth's down, so it doesn't really matter what I was trying to do. Jaskier's down. Alright, we're down to just Palutena and Adair. Yeah, this is instantly not worth even trying. What? Like, straight up, dude, what are they expecting from me? Okay, I paused as fast as I could. It seemed to eat my first input when I hit pause, so that one didn't seem to work. So instantly, so already Jaskier's been crit, so he's immediately in frenzy mode. Thankfully, nobody's... Yeah. So far, nobody is prone or petrified, I believe. What happened there? Stuck. Blinded. Stuck. Not a good start. Wow. Took the approach of let's try running. And one character made it out, technically. It's not great. I wanted to see if I could try to fight them in the hallways, or even just escape entirely and rest or something. Because the alternative is I have to replay the entire scenario from scratch. Please, anyone who can make it out. Okay, Pallegina. You can do a fair amount of keeping yourself alive, hopefully. Not that much, apparently. Goddamn. Her first heal has not done that much. Alright, it takes a little while for the heal to happen. Run. Poof. Character death Adair. Did he already get back up or something? Character death Adair. Unbroken heals Adair for 100 endurance. Yeah, so he got up instantly. That's what he does. Eloth's reaching the entrance. Grieving Mother. But who didn't reach? Oh, Yaskier didn't make it anywhere at all. Which is kind of expected with this amount of health. Which this in universe not great, because the whole point is he wants to take Yaskier's Watcher's soul. I don't think Eda's going to be able to escape. Low endurance. No. There's no saving him. You can probably make it. Getting attacked by a few things along the way, but hey, that's 4 of us. Oh, paralyzed. Doesn't give me a lot to work with. Uh-oh, how many more of them are going to show? Concelhaut's here? Uh-oh. Shit. So much for this strategy. I was hoping to escape the range of the fight, if such a thing even exists. Let's try for... Oh, you're paralyzed already, so you can't paralyze anyway. Cool, half my party members can't move. Let's try to summon a clone to help out. That'll at least hopefully work out. Let's start with some summons again. Anything that can increase our numbers, because most of them seem to have not made the transition to here. So this is our chance to fight him in with relatively few additional allies, but he's still probably very strong. Grieving Mother's down before she could do anything. At least there's two Aloths to help out. Come on, get that summon. Fuck. That took Heravius out. Please, just get the summon. Finally. Fuck, that took a long time. So I got a healing potion. Gotta be worth something. I've gotta try to do some damage here. Just revive Grieving Mother. And Heravius is down. What just happened? Was he running around like a lunatic when I told him to drink a potion? Like, why wasn't he drinking the potion? Why was he running around? I don't understand my own character's behavior a lot of the time in these fights. Well, we're back to you. Any damage spell you can pull off. Gotta try. So it's one more ally that's down. I can't do anything to revive them at the moment. There goes a black ooze. Concelhaut's barely injured. Very encouraging. We already lost an ooze, so Heravius spent his entire life trying to summon oozes that are already dying. Are they all dead already? I don't see any more. I think they just all died. Like they weren't worth shit. Come on, finish it off. There we go. Is that a 0% chance to hit with my attacks? Because of displaced image? Displaced image is so strong, I have a 0% chance of hitting. 1% chance of hitting with Grieving Mother. What the fuck? What the fuck do I do with that? %9 chance of hitting. 13% chance. At least that's at least a hit, potentially. Because the way that this works is that if he gets hit once, he then becomes... I think that's the spell that's like you become super hard to hit until you finally get hit once, right? But it just needs something to work. I need a mirrored image of myself, of my own, I think. Get out of that attack range. Pallegina killed Frost Ooze. That's my bad. Yeah. Mrs. Concelhaut. Yeah. Grazes Concelhaut. So she still can't hit him? I can't even read the number right now. 0%. It's not great. I was hoping that explosion would lead to a situation where we can now hit him, but we can't. Why was that turned off? Why would I ever want Gallant's focus turned off? This is so fucked. It's so fucked that I have a 0% chance of hitting him. What do you want from me? She's used every ability. All she can do is stand there and slowly die, basically. Are you... Yo. Eloth, you ever gonna fucking cast that spell? Crits Eloth, are you... Is his frightening aura literally delaying your action over and over again? Is that how fucking overpowered he is? Is that everyone's level of spookedness leads to him not doing anything? Okay, his spell deflection's gone at least. Can you please just cast this clone so we can try to kill him? What does Terrified do again? Yeah, it doesn't stop you from doing anything. And Grieving Mother's dead again. Dude! Fucking cast, what's wrong with you? I don't understand.
How may I help?
Do I have to reset you? What's happening? Okay, what the actual fuck? He was just standing there while I'm desperately trying to do this fight. He was just staring at the enemy doing nothing. That is frustrating. I don't know what the fuck happened. Okay, my spells can hit. That's good. My spells can actually land. Badly injured. Come on. Yeah, go ahead and do expose vulnerabilities. There we go. There's no one to chain my chain lightning on, but it's actually still more damaging than some of the other options, I guess. It's a faux AoE, so if I walk into range, I can just hit him with this explosion. Pallegina! Oh shit. Oh, Pallegina got back up because she's Pallegina. Eloth cast Manilona's precise miscancel. Fuck. Why do I try? Get a bubble up. Get your defense spells up. Okay. So at the moment, both of his other spells aren't active. So let's summon my spear. Do I have it? I have to check here. He doesn't. I don't have it yet. Okay, now I've got my spear. Enter murder mode. There we go. Pallegina, no. Come on, win this fight. No. Come on, near death. Hit him. No! Come on! It was so close. I swear to God. Why couldn't I have a few more saves? It's because it's never been necessary. This is completely out of whack with the difficulty curve of the entire game. So I'm essentially having to learn the game right now. I wish the quick save would start paused so I could at least react better. Fuck. No, he was near death. Eloth was stabbing him. The problem is you might be thinking, why don't you just use that strategy the whole time? The problem is that he has these effects on him that make him unkillable. Okay, I was just hammering the spacebar. It took that long to pause it. It takes so long to pause that the fight's essentially or is already irreparably damaged. That's unfortunate that that quick save was just a double mistake. Yeah, I wish I hadn't done that. I just want, it's annoying how much dialogue there is to click through, so I wanted to have a save that was after all the dialogue, so I could get a few attempts without having to do all the dialogue again for both the door and him, but the save doesn't start paused, and also this game weirdly only has one quick save slot, which is rough. Oh god, everyone run. Grieving mother's about to die. Come on, guys. Gotta go. And there goes Yaskier. Not generally great news for me. He's moving.
No. Yet I bleed.
Okay, you guys seem to have stopped. You're gonna get me in trouble. I don't know why Aloth stopped. Aloth, I am giving you a command. We're losing Aloth. There's Grieving Mother. Adair is so hard to kill. Like, there's no way he's escaping, but holy shit if he's not hard to kill. Yep. What is this effect that's happening here? The screen's covered in blue. Oh, low endurance on Adair because he comes back, right. Are they coming or are they staying down? Oh, they're still fighting Adair again, right. Are they retreating? That might give me a chance. Come on, take him out. There we go.
I'm ready.
Okay. That loot chance? It is. That mean we're out of combat? That's Eder over there.
Your thoughts must flow deeply indeed.
Hey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god. We have hope. Oh my god, we have hope. I was able to escape the fight. This might be our solution at long last. Oh shit, Void's ears. Or not.
Yeah.
You know what? Fuck it. Our whole party is here. Let's kill the Void's ear. This might be my solution at long last. If I'm out of combat, that means I can rest, which fixes Jaskier's problem, but also some of the enemies are now dead. And also, Eder and Jaskier can level up. This whole episode is going to be me spending over an hour trying to fight one boss fight. Sure. Quick save. Why not? My other quick save's garbage, so let's replace it with a better quick save. Hey, Eder. Vigorous defense. 20 to all defenses once per encounter. Armored Grace. Reduced armor speed penalty. This is bonus damage. Right, because he has a lot of abilities to pick from. My grazes become hits. Potentially helpful against his annoying displaced image thing, if that counts that way. Whoa. If the fighter is hit by damage that does at least 10% of his or her total endurance, he or she will gain immunity to that type of to that damage type for a short duration. 2 per encounter instant. Effects. User is immune to slash damage for 15 seconds. I assume that's a placeholder text. Fearless. Immune to frightened and terrified, also tempting. But like that's just a straight up tanking skill right there, triggered immunity. That means he hits me with a big bad spell and then I just become immune to it for 15 seconds? That sounds like great news to me. Whoa. 100% extra healing received. Damage increases allies' accuracy and damage against all enemies of the beast to all. 20 accuracy and 30 damage, but only against beasts. Bummer. I think this is clearly useful. If you're going into heal mode, having a heal chant to amplify that could be really useful. In the universe, it's very funny to think about the idea that Concelhaut just let me walk out the front door like this. Like, I just walked away, and now I'm coming back, rested, and ready to fight again while he has fewer characters.
On the hunt. Hey.
Eder, maybe? I don't know. I'll take a look. I'm curious what I can do here to effectively...
Keeping an eye out.
Can I pull more of them out without fighting him directly? Run! Oh, they're all coming. That's not good. Disengage. Turn off your AI. Run. Okay, that doesn't work so hot when that happens. Guys, I don't think this is gonna work. Help. How? Grieving Mother's instantly freaking paralyzed as she came around the corner. Who could do that? One more second. There we go. Let's try to heal him. Oh, you're paralyzed. Great. Now Yaskier is going down. Please summon as many ads as I can get.
Let me try.
Anything to clear things out should hopefully help. Please, please, please. Wow, he's at 100% health, huh? Like, just no progress. Not a good sign. And there goes Grieving Mother. Where is Yaskir's corpse? There you are. It was definitely the time to use that ability. The hope is to remove every additional enemy, so we can all just focus the bastard, which is his name. I'll wait for 5 phrases, then I can summon a dragon, which should help out quite a bit. Jesus Christ, they're all focusing him and they can't take him down. Holy shit. Five phrases. Dragon. Little dragon, but still. Anything that can fucking kill this guy. Oh my god. Please make him dead for good. Yes. Surely he can't win now. Yes. Ah. Oh. I did it. This was an investment. Hello, tons of pop-ups.
I'm ready.
Yeah, somehow I think I'm gonna want to look at that book. Whew. 2 might and 2 resolve on a belt. That's probably pretty good. I think the resolve would get suppressed though on this character. Wild Strike Burn. And defense against spells. That's what you're wearing right now. Concelhaut's skull. Visage of Concelhaut. Once per rest. Summon Concelhaut and do 40 raw damage to yourself over the course of 20 seconds. Wow. Once per rest. Is that a... that go in this slot? Wait. That goes in your pet slot? Whoa. Alright, that's objectively the best pet. All that prep and I never even used these, basically. Yeah. The successful thing really defied all plans. Even Concelhaut doesn't have level 8 spells? That's weird, right? There might be all sorts of cool things here. Concelhaut's Crushing Doom. A truly unique spell. Concelhaut's Crushing Doom summons an enormous magical hammer that repeatedly slams down onto its target, doing crush damage and knocking them prone. The hammer strikes repeatedly, becoming larger, more accurate, and more damaging each time. Yeah, I saw that. It would just sit there and slam on people over and over again. What if I just equip this? Oops. Now those are your spells. Probably better than what he had before. He still keeps his master spells, doesn't he?
How may I help?
Yep. Wizard's Double, Curse the Blackened Sight. But now all of these spells are Concelhaut's? Nope. Nope. You can't just equip it, you have to... yeah, you have to learn every single one of those. Easy to forget. Concelhaut's Parasitic Staff. %of damage restored his endurance. Concelhaut's corrosive siphon. Yeah, I remember that one. Draining missiles. Draining touch. So he's got a lot of life leech abilities, which might have explained some of the difficulties we had. A part of me is just curious, now that we have the context of this character, which spells were made by him. Kind of surprisingly few of them when you get down to it. The Death Ring. They're honestly pretty cheap spells, now that I've got just a mountain of money. Arcane Reflection creates a field of arcane energy around the caster, reflecting hostile targeted spells up to 5th level back to their casters for a total of 15 spell levels. It gave me a lot to process. That was a real pain in my ass. Ooh, quick save. What are our updates down here? A little bit more taxes, and a quest that expires in 1 day. Wow. The Crossed Eye. How's that for timing? How is that for timing? We beat Concelhaut, and now we have access to level 8 spells. Higher than his. Get fucked. Caedebald's Black Bow. Summons a frightful bow that does corrode damage to enemies and leaves them terrified. Each bolt of energy the wizard fires bounces to one additional target. So it's a bow that does this much damage and then jumps to secondary targets. Does corrode damage. Superb. Just one of those, just a really good weapon summon. Kelikoth's Freezing Rake. A ghostly skeletal hand rakes across the area, doing freeze damage to enemies in the area, leaving them weakened and hobbled. It's a pretty big AoE that doesn't say... That's weird. Freeze damage to enemies in the area, but then it doesn't say foe. It doesn't say AoE or foe AoE. It says target, which normally means single target. I can only assume that's a typo. Lengrath's Superior Elemental Bulwark. 100%, 100 points of damage reduction. Or damage block. Major Grimoire imprint. Allows the wizard to temporarily borrow druid, priest, and wizard spells up to 7th level or lower. God damn. Mineletto's Piercing Sigil. The wizard invokes the sigil of the famed Valian wizard Minoletta. When he or she is struck in melee, the sigil retaliates with pierced damage, pushing the target back and leaving them stunned. Wow. Decent defensive spell. Anyone who hits you just gets knocked back. For how long? "27 seconds. The Wall of Many Colors. Summons a scintillating wall of varied colors that inflicts varied damage and afflictions on enemies passing through it. Varied. Is the wall full of different colors, or does each color... is it changing colors constantly? It has red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet attacks. Burn damage, corrode damage, shock damage, raw damage, petrify, dominated, and paralyzed. Huh. I talk enough about how combat's hard to parse, but then you look at this and it's like chaos spells. Just in case you were understanding what was happening too much. Wilting wind. Parching wind blows through the battlefield, inflicting raw damage on anyone in the area and leaving them weakened. AoE. This bow seems pretty damn effective. I think I'm gonna go with the black bow and sigil. Offensive skill with a lot of value, and then a defensive thing for emergencies. Spell mastery for tier 4. I don't like any of these spells that much. So instead, what I'm gonna do is let's go look through my grimoires for tier 4 spells. Minor Arcane Reflection. Grimoire Imprint. I don't think that I'm going to get hit by a lot of tier 3 spells is the problem, so I feel like that might get wasted. Iron Skin's very limited in its duration. God, there's so many spells though. I already have all those. No, I don't. Flame Shield. So many goddamn grimoires. Flame Shield. It's gonna be a lot of dupes too. Doesn't have level 4 spells. Confusion. Ooh. Do random actions. Only every 6 seconds though. It's a 10-second spell. So it's only one or two instances of random actions. Still. It's an AoE crowd control that makes them not behave for a bit. Better options than some of the other ones, but it's not great. Wall of Flame. Disappointing. Losing. I can't keep track of where I am because all the books look the same. Okay, are these the same? Okay. So for starters, apparently every book labeled Grimoire of the Elements is the same goddamn book. I didn't know that. I thought every book was custom. These are dupes. Oh shit. Grimoires have dupes. Well, that simplifies this a bit. I totally thought that each character had their own personal spell list, and that's what these were. But I'm the fool. Still, a lot of these are unique. Are still unique. Yeah, a lot of these are named after specific characters. Like Minnaletta's Grimoire. But I already have concussive missiles. This one has a cool name of Willbreaker, which has confusion in it. Essential Phantom's kind of tempting, but it's just all it does is auto attack, which is kind of a bummer. I really wish Confusion lasted longer. I also wish I just knew the full list of level 4 spells, because then I'd know what I'm looking for without having to wonder, like, what other options might there be? I don't know, let's keep looking. Oh, maybe I'm just gonna be disappointed. Maybe just doing 5... Maybe just this Minoleta's missile is enough. Being able to cast that every fight. Yeah, I think I've seen all the variations at this point. Probably. Pretty much down to Minoleta or Confusion as a spammable every fight skill. Let's just grab the attack. It's reasonable. It's 5 attacks for that much damage that do AoE. That's something. I figure. I hope. I don't know. We gave it a go.
Yeah.
We gave it a go. And now it's all mine.